Hoping will be a really interesting cricket match between these two Test nations. Well, the humidity here today is really going to favour some of these bowlers, but can they take advantage of the conditions? Sitting next to me in the commentary box today is Tony Gregg, and Tony was out in the middle a few minutes ago. What's your analysis of the pitch, Tony?
Thanks, Jonathan, and good morning, everyone. This pitch is absolutely superb, an excellent cricket wicket. The groundsman's done a fine job. It's hard and fast, so the ball will come onto the bat nicely, but there's also plenty of bounce for the bowlers, with the ball carrying nicely through to the wicketkeeper at around about waist height. The wrist spinners should really enjoy bowling on it.
The captains are about to toss the coin, so let's get down there and see what happens. Looks like they'll be coming out to bat then. Well, that's an interesting call. Let's see whether it's the correct one. The ground's beginning to fill up as the players emerge from the pavilion.
The captain really should be attacking from the start of the first innings, as early wickets are crucial.
Run!
The batsmen are coming back for two. 2 runs onto the batsman's total.
Wicket! No! Wicket! No! Wicket! No!
No run there. Well, he's mistimed that. It's run away off the edge. What a superb shot.
That's gone!
He found the gap with precision.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He hit that with great power. He's conceded 6 off the over. What's the key to bowling with the new ball, Tony?
The key to bowling with a new ball is movement. There's no doubt about that. If you bowl a good length and line and you have some movement, then you're always going to cause problems for the batsman. And the great bowlers, both of yesteryear and the modern fast bowlers, when using the new ball, get it to swing. So swing in the air is one way to move the ball. And, of course, the other way, with a new hard seam, you can move it off the seam as well. If you happen to be able to do both, well, that's a bonus. So for me, length and line and swing and seam is the way to go. But you can only do that if you keep the seam upright, and so that's the challenge.
No!
Good shot, and good stop too. Dot ball.
Waiting! Hold that!
He's got him!
That's an important catch. He did well to hang on to it.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. So the new batsman in for Pakistan. Lovely shot,
Yes.
right out of the meat of the bat.
That's gone!
4 more.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
Splendid stroke.
Run! Again!
Batsmen are looking for 2.
Again! Gets back!
The batsmen changed their mind. 3 more runs. That really is an expensive over.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there.
No ball.
Yeah!
That was a sloppy piece of cricket.
Again!
Batsmen are coming back for 2.
Waiting! Waiting!
That's nicely played.
That's gone!
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
He's certainly not hanging around. Very well played.
That's gone!
He's got hold of that.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
That was a very confident shot.
No ball.
The bowler's struggling with his rhythm. That's another no ball.
Yeah!
Great shot.
That's gone!
That'll be 4 more.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
The crowd really enjoyed that. Very well timed.
That's gone!
That came right out of the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
He really struck that with some force. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there. How much has the Test game changed
No
since you were
ball.
playing international cricket, Tony?
Run!
Well, there's no doubt that the game of Test cricket has changed quite dramatically since I played.
Posey!
They're having a shout. Let's see what the third umpire says. Let's have a look at the action replay.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe. Great timing on the shot.
That's gone!
That's a big hit. It's 6.
Well, you can't set fields for shots like that. Brilliant.
The crowd really enjoyed that one.
Waiting!
No run taken off that ball.
Waiting! Waiting!
No run.
Yes!
Batsmen are looking for 2.
Get back!
Big shout. The umpire isn't having any of it.
Waiting!
Stopped in the covers. Nothing scored there. His captain won't be too happy with that.
No ball.
He seems to have lost his rhythm. Another no ball.
That's gone!
He hit that with great power. That's a sensational shot.
That's gone!
That's raced away for 4.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced to the boundary.
He picked the length really early there.
Yes.
The batsmen are coming back for a second.
Again. Get back. Oh, that's one.
Mix up here. Out!
What a piece of fielding. He was on that ball so quickly.
Let's have a look at that again. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here.
Run.
The batsmen are coming back for 2.
Waiting. Waiting. No.
There's been a move away from using specialist wicketkeepers and more emphasis placed on selecting batsmen who can keep as well. Do you think it's just a phase, or has the specialist glove man gone for good?
There's always been debate about wicketkeepers and who in fact should be selected in the top teams. I was lucky. The England selectors picked Alan Knott, who turned out, as far as I'm concerned, to be one of the best wicketkeepers ever. He also was very, very good with the bat and worked very hard at that. And that, I think, is what's more important than anything. There is no wicketkeeper that should rest on his laurels and allow or accept that his batting is going to be secondary. His batting should be every bit as important to him in the modern game as his keeping. And I think that philosophy does apply these days, not only to wicketkeepers, it applies to fast bowlers and spinners as well. Everyone is trying to bat well. And they all know, and that's the wicketkeepers I'm talking about, that unless they can bat, their chances of maintaining the top spot aren't quite as good.
No ball.
That was a sloppy piece of cricket.
Catch.
That must have stung his hands. No run.
No. Waiting.
Very well timed.
That's gone.
He really looks in good nick today.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
That was a confident shot.
Waiting.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Well, I wonder what Hawkeye made of that. No runs scored.
Waiting! No!
That's the end of another over. The medium pacer to start a new over.
Yes!
Batsmen are looking for 2. Two more to the total. He's hit that very hard.
That's gone!
He's got hold of that.
That had 4 runs written all over it from the moment it left his bat.
He placed that superbly.
No ball.
Catch him!
No ball.
Run! Get back! Waiting! No! Get it! Waiting! No! Yeah!
He's out! Let's take another look at that in replay. Real concentration required from the new batsman here.
Waiting! No!
Great stop. No runs scored. Immaculate timing.
That's gone!
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. Very expensive over indeed. The medium pacer to start a new over. He's hit that very hard.
That's gone!
It's in the air, but there's nobody near it, and it'll go for 4.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
He lifted it over the infield for 4. Hitting the right areas is crucial for any bowler, Tony, but what exactly are the right areas?
Hitting the right areas, is it crucial for a bowler? Well, of course it is. Let's take Shane Warne, for example. Having been out and had a very close look at pitches all around the world, I've measured the distance that Shane Warne likes to hit in terms of his length. And I can tell you that it's exactly 9 foot from the popping crease. That's the batting crease. Now, that's his length. If he gets it in that length, it's almost just out of reach of the batsman, so it's a difficult one to handle. Then he gets it in the right line, and of course, if it's a left-hander, it's just outside the off stump. If it's a right-hander, it's quite straight. What you need to do as a bowler is to know...
That's out! Caught! Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Great catch. It's important not to miss anything in the field at all.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Absolute concentration required from the new man in. Edge to slip.
Waiting!
Nothing scored there.
Yes!
The batsmen are coming back for a second.
Waiting! No!
No run taken off that ball. Another over gone. The medium pacer to start a new over.
No ball.
That was a sloppy piece of cricket.
That's gone!
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. Edged.
Waiting!
Nothing scored there.
Run! Waiting! No!
No run there. Great stroke play.
That's gone!
That was superb placement.
Well, what about that? What a shot that was.
He hit that with great power. Lovely shot.
That's gone.
He's played that beautifully once more.
Super timing, that fairly raced away.
That was a really classy shot. Well, that's a superb shot.
That's gone.
You just can't fault the placement there. 4 runs.
Great shot, that'll give him some confidence.
He hit that with great power. An expensive over for Sri Lanka there. The medium pacer to start a new over.
Waiting.
No runs off that delivery.
Waiting. No.
Do you think pitches have improved since you were playing international cricket, Tony?
Yes, I think that there certainly are pitches that have improved quite dramatically since I was playing. Mind you, there are also quite a lot that have become pretty dead and definitely haven't improved. So it's a little hard to be general about pitches. One thing I do know, and that is that groundsmen around the world do know very clearly what the ICC considers to be a good...
Out! Caught! Let's look at that again. New batsman in. Beautifully played.
No. That's gone.
That's gone many a mile.
He might not have been quite to the pitch, but continued with the shot anyway and hit it miles.
He was onto that in a flash. Great stroke play. No run taken off that ball. Six off the over then. The medium pacer to start a new over.
No ball.
This is silly.
Yes.
Another no ball.
That's gone.
That's a real crowd pleaser. Beautiful stroke.
That's gone.
Pure timing. Glorious shot.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
He hardly seemed to hit it, yet it sailed over the ropes. Great shot.
That's gone.
Once it's past the fielder on this outfield, it's a certain four.
He picked his spot well there.
That was a very confident shot.
Wait, no.
He's scoring at a prolific rate at the moment. Oh, that's a cracking shot.
That's gone.
Through the gap, and that'll go for four.
Well, quite simple. He gave the batsman too much room there. 4 runs.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. Tremendous timing.
That's gone.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
Smashed for four. A beautifully timed shot for four. Facing Lillian Thompson must have been an eye-opening experience, Tony, but would it have changed much if you'd been afforded the protective equipment used today?
Well, facing Lillian Thompson certainly was a wonderful experience. There were occasions when one feared for one's life, I suppose. However, as a youngster, I suppose you take a very positive attitude to that sort of challenge. It would have been a bit different had we had the protective equipment that they have today. However, that is with hindsight. One of the things that does happen without any protective equipment is that you have to keep your eye on the ball. And I think a lot more players these days are actually hit on the head because they have this protection. And while there is still a chance of being injured, there is not a chance of being injured quite as badly. So we had to keep our eye on the ball and did. And so it was fun, and certainly a lot of fun with hindsight.
No! Wait in!
Excellent stop. Dot ball.
Wait in!
No ball.
He's having problems with his run-up out there. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
Again! Get closer!
They're having a shout. Not out. Brilliant timing.
That's gone!
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
4 runs. The bowler really needs to keep it tighter. That's a sensational shot.
That's gone!
That was beautifully put away for 4.
Good placement. That'll really annoy the fielding captain. He hit that with great power.
No! Wait in!
Fine piece of fielding. No runs there. And the end of the over.
Wait in!
Amazing fielding.
No ball.
This is silly. Another no ball.
Wait in!
Good strike rate so far from this batsman. The ball just runs out into the covers.
No! That's gone!
The crowd appreciate the importance of this knock and are giving him a good round of applause. And from another angle, Lovely shot.
That's gone.
Smashed for 4.
He plays that shot really well and it brings him a lot of runs.
He's scored 40 in boundaries so far.
No. Run.
Batsmen are looking for 2.
Again. Get that one.
Big appeal. The umpire's signalling for the third umpire. Let's have a look at that again.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe. That's 12 conceded in the over.
Get back. Yeah.
Confident appeal. Not out. Well, it has to be said, that was rather a hopeful shout.
Run.
Batsmen are coming back for 2.
And again. Get back.
They're in disarray out there. Surely this will end in a run out. Really good strike rate from this player.
Waiting. Get it. Waiting. No.
No ball.
One more to sundries.
That's gone.
He was onto that in a flash.
No ball.
Get it.
He seems to have lost.
Get back. Waiting.
Great stop. No run there. Nice shot.
Come on, run, man! That's gone!
That's cleared the infield. 4 runs.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
A beautifully timed shot for 4. An expensive over for Sri Lanka there.
No! Run!
The batsmen are coming back for a second. That's 2 more.
Yeah!
Oh, that's a cracking shot.
That's gone!
He picked his spot well there.
That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it. He was onto that in a flash.
Wait in!
Hitting the right areas is crucial for any bowler, Tony, but what exactly are the right areas?
Hitting the right areas, is it crucial for a bowler? Well, of course it is. Let's take Shane Warne, for example.
Run!
Having been out and had a very close look at pitches all around the world,
That's gone!
I've measured the distance that Shane Warne likes to hit in terms of his length. And I can tell you that it's exactly 9 foot from the popping crease. That's the batting crease. Now, that's his length. If he gets it in that length, it's almost just out of reach of the batsman, so it's a difficult one to handle. Then he gets it in the right line, and of course, if it's a left-hander, it's just outside the off-stump. If it's a right-hander, it's quite straight. What you need to do as a bowler is to know what the right length.
That's gone!
He's gone for it, and he gets 6.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
That was sheer brute force. Beautifully timed.
That's gone!
That's in the air, and it's
And that's
cleared the
strength.
rope.
Well, you can't set fields for shots like that. Brilliant.
That was a confident shot. Well, the bowler will be glad that's over. It's a hugely expensive over.
No! Yes!
The batsmen are coming back for 2. Two picked up there. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Beautifully timed.
That's gone.
Once it beats the fielder on this outfield, it races away.
That was a fine shot for 4.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. Exquisite shot.
That's gone.
That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
Well, you really can't give this player that kind of room outside the off stump. That's 4 every time.
That was a confident shot. Beautiful stroke.
That's gone.
Great footwork. Beautiful shot.
And a cracking shot, that one. He looks in fantastic form.
He hit that with great power.
Waiting.
Great stop. This has been an important partnership for Pakistan.
Waiting. No.
Another over gone. Great stroke play.
That's gone.
That's cleared the infield. 4 runs.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
He was onto that in a flash.
Run.
Batsmen are looking for 2.
Again. Waiting. No.
Dropped it. The fielding team will regret that.
Well, the bowler's giving him the glare after spilling that one.
Waiting. No.
He really struck that hard. Important partnership for Pakistan.
Yeah.
Exquisite shot.
That's gone.
4 more.
Great shot. That'll give him some confidence.
That clattered into the hoardings.
No.
Lovely shot.
That's gone.
Big mistake giving this batsman width like that.
Well, quite simple. He gave the batsman too much room there. 4 runs.
He used the pace of the outfield perfectly. And the end of the over.
No ball.
This is silly. Another no ball. Tremendous shot.
That's gone.
There it goes, miles out of the ground.
Wonderful shot. He's hit that way into the middle of next week.
He really struck that with some force. How important is concentration for a batsman?
Concentration is vital to a batsman. As soon as you start to lose it during an innings, then you'll get yourself into trouble and probably get yourself out.
Wicket. No.
He's scoring really quickly at the moment.
Wicket. No.
Lovely
No.
shot.
That's gone.
That's a great moment for him. The crowd are standing and applauding.
This has been an emphatic innings so far, that's for sure.
And from another angle, great timing on the shot.
That's gone.
For 4.
That was beautifully put away for 4.
He hit that with great power.
Yes.
This could be close. Another single for the batsman. That's an appalling over. The medium pacer to start a new over. That must have stung his hands.
Run.
The batsmen are coming back for 2. There's been a useful partnership for the batting team. Very good timing.
That's gone.
He timed that to perfection.
Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
That was a confident shot.
Run.
Dropped. Big shout. The umpire's calling for a replay. That really is very disappointing for the bowler.
The bowler needs the support of his fielders if he's to bowl with any confidence. They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe. The ball just runs out into the covers.
Again.
Oh, what's the umpire going to say about this one? The umpire turns that one down, but it must have been close.
He's notched up that 50 lightning fast. What an innings.
He looks very pleased, and quite right too. The fielders look very disappointed. They were certainly quite confident about that appeal.
No ball.
One more to sundries.
Again.
Let's take a look at that from another angle.
Wait. No.
This is an important partnership developing here for the batting team. The medium pacer to start a new over.
Run.
Batsmen are looking for two. On and on this partnership goes, and you can see the poor old fielding captain. What on earth's he going to do about it?
Run.
What would you describe as the high point in your career, Tony?
Well, the high point in my career was playing Test cricket. I think as a kid, if you go back all those years to when you were running around in the schoolyard or in the back garden playing cricket, if you had said at that stage to myself or to any youngster, you are one day going to play Test cricket, well, that would be the absolute ultimate. And to get your Test cap, to be handed that Test cap, is something that they can never take away. And if you then go on and do well at that level, that's a bonus. But to play Test cricket was the high point in my career.
Oh, great shot.
Again. That's gone.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
The crowd enjoyed that shot.
Waiting.
It's been a useful partnership for Pakistan.
Yes.
The batsmen are coming back for a second.
How's that?
Oh, what's the umpire going to say about this one? He's called for the third umpire. Let's have a look at that again.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe. And the end of the over. The medium pacer to start a new over. Exquisite shot.
That's gone.
The ball really races over this outfield.
Well, if you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, there's a fine example.
He hit that with great power.
Waiting.
No runs off that delivery. Nice shot.
That's gone.
A big slog. And 6.
Oh, lovely timing. He played that beautifully.
He hit that with great power. Oh, that's a cracking shot.
That's gone.
Well, what about that? What a shot that was.
He's given that an almighty whack. 6 runs. He hit that square drive with real power. Having played for England and lived in Australia, Tony, briefly, how would you describe the differences in the approach to cricket between the two countries?
At the end of the day, cricket is cricket, but there is no doubt that the approach in England is different to that which is adopted in Australia. In England, county cricket forms the backbone of the first-class game. As a result of that, it's from county cricket that the England teams are picked. The Australians, because they play a lot less at first-class level, they are perhaps a little bit less inclined to treat it as a job. In England, you tend to be a 7-day-a-week cricketer. In Australia, you tend to be a part-time cricketer who needs to have a job. However, when you get to the top level, when you're playing for Australia or England, then it's much of a muchness. These days, there is a lot of cricket to be played, and it's a full-time occupation.
The medium pacer to start a new over.
Yes.
Oh, great shot.
Again. That's gone.
Smashed for 4.
He picked his spot well there.
That shot brought the crowd to their feet. What a superb shot.
That's gone.
That's raced away to the boundary.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, weight forward.
Wait in.
No run there.
Run. Oh, that's one.
They're having a shout. The umpire's signalling for the third umpire. Let's have a look at that from another angle.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe.
Wait in.
Really quick scoring here.
No ball.
No ball.
Run! Wait him!
There's been a useful partnership for the batting team. Very expensive over. The medium pacer to start a new over.
Yes!
Batsmen are looking for 2.
And again! Get back! Yeah!
Big appeal. Out! That's broken the partnership. He looks very pleased.
Brilliant fielding. That sort of thing can change the course of a match.
Let's look at that again. New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now.
Wait no!
And from another angle,